This actually could work out excellently. Would this city be worth a claim? I think it would. Yeah, we just destroyed it. Fine, fine. Now then you will also make a left plant. Every city should have a left plant. Maximize our use of floatstone. Isotope 5 revolutionized warfare for the Empire. So shall floatstone be for us.
Nothing is too small. Nobody is insignificant. The biggest trees grow from the smallest seeds.
Indeed, everyone shall have a place. In our war machine, every part is as important as the other.
Wisdom and faith led our ancestors to build ships to cross space and bring us here. May Providence carry us back to them one day.
Providence. Providence won't be it, it will be will. Our death, and perhaps, yes, Providence, destiny, what you will call it. The will of the Force. We will one day be ready to battle Zakul. And destroy them as easily as we destroy these dragons.
Le commerce fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
Now that we have nanotechnology done, what I was really interested in is these tactical levs. Improve our lav tanks even further. Another lav plant! Every city will have a lav plant. You get a lav plant, and you get a lav plant, everybody gets lav plants. Floating industrialization on a massive scale. I'm sure. Someone else constructed a Bitegeist. Curses! Someone will pay for that. The observable universe. This planet is, geologically, quite different from current Gas. Indeed, it resembles more Korriban with a lot more water. It's quite bizarre. In many ways, its natural effects are far more damaging than we anticipated. Luckily, this new observatory will give us a chance to learn more about our planet and bend that knowledge towards our favor. The question is, where should we direct our gaze towards? Where should we direct our gaze? Towards the invisible neutrinos and the waves of swirling unseen around us, or towards the celestial heavens, which are still unfamiliar to our eyes? Indeed, we are still somewhat lost in this galaxy. We do not actually quite know where this planet is in relation to the Empire. All the more reason to make sure that no word thinks of this place to our enemies. So let's watch the skies. If the Tian Fool manages to contact Zakul, we will need to be ready to fight him off. Humanity would have never conquered the galaxy had it not been for celestial navigation. As we continue to explore this planet, we must understand its situation in the cosmic neighborhood. Indeed.
저와 협력하신다면 큰 힘이 될 것입니다.
No, we will not give up now. We will fight on for the good of this world. you're next. Excellent.
Le commerce fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
Yes, nice earrings, by the way. Quite stylish. Good. It's time to march back. Let's invest a bit. Drink now. Heralds. Get Iota to patrol the skies over there as well. Surround them! Ha! Try and stop us. I do not think this city will serve us much. Raise it. There are greater places too. Already evacuating, I see.
You fail to reap the bounty of the seas, not because your people lack the means, but because you lack the imagination.
Quite. The benthic auger improves production. I'm curious what that is. Let's see, benthic auger. There we go. Benthic auger. The more autonomous a water city, the more prosperous. I do not agree with that, but I'll give you it for a moment to make your argument. The benthic auger was an essential advancement in concluding the dependence of trade with land-based cities for production and resources. Its unique helical bit drilling system is capable of continuously dredging and filtering vast areas of the seabed, and detritus from the operation is shifted to gain access to the rich minerals and resource content. Additionally, the drill casing is designed to latch onto the ocean floor and stabilize the auger amidst the harshness of current. So it's like an automated mining drill. A super mining drill even. Before the auger, dredging techniques were primitive. If it would previously taken a fleet or submarine to drill pods to cover the area equivalent to what the auger and the pods lack the precision and power to rupture the process. Less than a quarter of the sediment of rock processed by the auger. What a mouthful. Furthermore, valuable materials that may lie within larger cuttings are detected and harvested. While the cuttings themselves are fused together to form a near-molten missile that is then shot into the seabed, nothing is wasted in this effective behemoth. There have been many revisions to the benthic auger. An early version emitted sonic disruptions, drawing the attention of ocean life. Marine biologists were contracted to investigate after sea dragons attacked the auger. The biologists concluded that sonic emission was a frequency that carried a pitch that simulated a sea dragon's mating call. When the sea dragon arrived and attempts to couple failed, the creature became frustrated and violent. Well, I know how that feels. Future augurs were careful careful to avoid emitting such disruptions. To demonstrate its capability of delicate operations, the auger has been successfully deployed in underwater archaeological digs. To demonstrate its raw power, a test inducing seismic activity was performed, that quickly ended after the nearby coastline collapsed in the resultant engulfing rift. Impressive and useful. Oh look, there it is. A giant drill. Fun. Let's see, what do we not have? Oh! You don't have a left plant. Everybody needs a left plant. So you get a left plant. So we have all united there. Crushed. Excellent. You I don't care because I'm removing you from this earth. Fashionable food. Food, lovely. One of the main functions of our newly constructed biofactory is the algae processing. Oh yes, that stuff. Ugh. This world's algae are significantly more versatile than the common algae found in the rest of the galaxy. Our agricultural experts would like to use the algae as fertilizers. However, textile manufacturers would like to use the algae for unique pigmentation. Where should we direct the algae resource? Not towards clothing. It's nonsense. Or food. Food will always be a priority over fashion. By supplying agriculture, we will be. Blah. Food will always be a priority over fashion. By supplying agriculture, we will better meet the needs of our people. Well, they're actually damaging it. Oh dear, it's almost destroyed. Ha! I told you it was the last attack they would ever make. Let's see, who should we destroy? Let's destroy that. Some kind of carrier. It looked like some kind of carrier. Still, it's an idea. Carriers. Continue using salt. Using salt. They've destroyed one of them. Iota hard at work. I'm not fond of what the fat man is doing in my territory. I'm growing suspicious of his intent. Emergency repairs, and we end this city. Let's observe it. What do we have here in these surrounding areas? Yucksok. large amount of xenomass over there. It will be good to have a striking position from this place. So I think we'll keep it. Now what to call this place? Yaksog. Commander Kelek was always fond of conquest in the cold. He might find... Perhaps if we reunite one day, he might find a home here. Kelek's conquest should be suitable. Remind people what happened here today. One little auto sled took that city for its own. After years of turmoil, our colonists are returning to work. Surprisingly, local businesses are abiding by the new regulations. Well, they have proper imperial morals drilled into them, so it should not be that surprising. Their massive layoffs were mainly fueled by competition, an issue reduced by our new drone-related laws. Now that drone operation is such a widespread skill, families are beginning to bring these machines into their homes. It seems the Graphitos Corporation even plans a new butler-themed model.
If you see death, disease, aging, and senescence, and you experience any emotion other than revulsion, then you are held captive by romance and must emancipate your own thinking before you can help your fellow humans.
Fair enough. Sith usually revel in death, but perhaps that's something that should be addressed. For the good of the whole Empire. Now we can develop a virtue. Temper cohesive values, yes. Drill proper etiquette and morals into our people. So they're trying to invade again. Impressive tanks. Iota. Obliterate them. Excellent work. As I always said, no one will take Ravian Station, ever. Miasma for the soul? Oh god, no! That stuff's disgusting, poisonous. The bane of our existence, pretty much. Our botanists have been hard at work in the new grow labs. Their goal was to engineer a new form of fauna which would feed upon the plant's miasma. Not a bad idea. Unlike the plants of the rest of the galaxy, which produce their own foods by way of photosynthesis, the new xenofauna requires no sunlight. Rather, it feeds itself through the absorption of miasma. Fully grown, these plants have amazing potential. Their trunks can be processed into fuel, which powers our production. Or if left to bloom, they produce an abundance of fruit which are both delicious and edible. We should make use of these wonderful plants towards the betterment of our people. Well, harvest the fruit. We really don't need more power at the moment. As our colony grows, we are never in short food supply. Let us convert the grow lab into a grove of sorts. These new fauna may feed the people. It's decoded the signal, oh dear. They're still getting closer in the desperation to call for help. We must strike hard and we must strike soon. They can't be allowed to betray our location to our enemies. And the left tank might actually arrive to the battlefield one day. And they've managed to control the aliens. How disgusting. All the more reason to remove them from existence.
I'm open to the possibilities.
Fine, fine. Now lately, I've trouble trusting you, Duncan. I think your warmongering might be getting turned towards me, which is not something I appreciate. Still, your nice deep castle floats there, very close to where our navies can strike instantly. We will see what happens. We will see. Lord Diar, log entry number 14. My voice modulator has finally been fixed. A good thing, too. I do not think Ashia or Rahea were particularly charmed by the change. Not that I have much time for socializing these days. The front is no place for romance or chit-chat. And a war on two fronts means double that. The war front with the cooperative is less concerning than that of the against the Tian, though. We can weather their bombardments and minute hit-and-run strikes without fear. No, the problem lies with the Tian front. Moving reinforcements there takes ages, and while we fight with the might, bravery and cunning of 20, we are numerically outmatched. Worse still, we keep detecting their continued attempts to broadcast and break through our planetary shields. One day I fear we will not be able to catch them in time. We must move faster. We must make ourselves more mobile. Technology, hard work, and imperial spirit will get us there. I am certain of it. End of log entry.